A new planet would be cool, but it could be like a jobber planet like Mars, with just nothing on it. So, did you have a question, Caylin?
No.
Oh.
I come in peace.
Oh, I can't do that.
You can't?
Mm-mm.
You good over there?
I can't. Hello, everyone, and welcome to our universe.
The CayVin Universe.
Oh, yes, we're your hosts. I'm Vinny.
And I'm Caylin.
What do we got going on today, babe?
Let's see. We got some current events going on. We got some interview questions. We got the CayVin interview going on today.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. And then we're going to end off with some special segments, some seggies.
Some seggies? Yeah, end off with some good seggies. No, that sounds good. So thank you all for joining us on our 51st episode.
Yeah.
It's basically like I would like to consider this a new era in the podcast.
Yes.
Basically an era where we're starting to kind of figure this shit out.
Yeah.
So you should see a lot different things, more segments, maybe a little more editing things you may see here and there. So we'll change up little things as we go. Let's get right into it.
Nice.
All right. So you got some current events?
Yeah, but first we got to talk about this weather going on. If anybody has heard, Texas is literally a blizzard.
Yeah, it's pretty disappointing.
Yeah.
It's pretty disappointing.
I'm pretty upset that I have to apply chapstick to my chappy lips every 5 seconds because of this weather.
Well, actually, yeah, I mean, it's pretty bad, and just the city, Texans suck at handling the snow.
Yeah.
Oh God, it's terrible. It's terrible.
It's like, how do you think these other states and cities go?
They're laughing at us. They're fucking laughing at us.
Literally, like that they snow all winter around.
One little snowstorm and we shut down the whole state.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't understand.
Ridiculous. Well, I mean, it's because we're not used to it. I mean, honestly, our thing is the heat. But of course, we get a little bit of snow. I mean, but today, actually, as it was kind of melting, but it's still snowy out there. Yeah. There are some people walking around. I mean, people are kind of enjoying it.
Oh,
it's kind of ridiculous. So there's people out and about now today. It's just yesterday, because it was icy, and I did try to drive on the road. So if you don't know how to drive, I mean, I can understand why they shut down the highways and shut down stores because it's not the fact that it's necessarily, it's unsafe for us, for Texans, to drive on ice because we don't know how to fucking do it.
Yeah, we don't know how to drive in the first place.
Yeah, exactly. So, and then people want to haul ass on the ice, and that's how you slide. So, Texans are, it's not, one lesson we learned from this is we don't handle the snow very well.
No, not at all.
No.
Just some positive things, though. I think it's pretty cool. So I actually saw this picture of, because another thing the city is doing that just proves that no one's ever prepared. The city is actually letting people go without electricity because they're trying to conserve energy, which say that they're saying these outages could last like days. Yeah,
we're worried we're going to actually,
I know we're going to be next. We're like, we better do the pod before fucking it hits us because they're like rotating areas apparently. So
yep.
I don't know
if we're next.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. But Californians, you want to move to Texas? Yeah, you want to move to Texas now?
I bet Joe Rogan's fucking regretting it right now.
Fuckers.
He's like, fuck this cold. But I do see that people, back to that people have no power. Well, that obviously means that their fridges and shit aren't working.
Yes.
People are putting their groceries outside. Which is smart. Because it's going to keep them cold. Yeah.
Shit.
And then I saw this picture where there's it's like the hood of a truck and it's has snow and he has all his beers in it because it's keeping them cold.
Yeah. I mean, that's a good thing you see now. And I have seen people cooking outside and stuff with fire pits and things like that. And it's we may be difficult to handle some things, but at least we know how to make the best of things as well. So
and a lot of
there is some light.
Yeah, and speaking of bringing light to the situation, I actually saw somebody post today, and it's true, because of COVID and all this other crazy bullshit going around, all the presidency stuff is over with, and people are saying it's kind of good, don't complain about the snow online because for the first time in a while we're seeing some positivity. families posting pictures, having fun, like in the snow with their kids.
Like today, people like it kind of was cool to see everyone walking around, everyone out and about. We took our dog to the dog park.
He loved
and he
it.
was running around.
And he's a husky, so he loves.
Oh God, he loves being outside. Yeah, when he's not outside in the snow, he's looking out the window, probably wishing he was outside.
Right. Yeah.
You know,
when it was first coming down last night, he was loving it. I just would pick up the snow and throw it at him, and he just loves to play in it.
Off and running.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's really cool to see. But yeah, this weather, man.
Yeah.
Who knows? It should clear up in a few days, hopefully. In some areas.
We'll see.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Damn. What else you got, Kay?
I actually was not prepared on current events today, sorry. So.
Oh man. It's all right. I got your back, babe.
Okay, thanks, babe.
I got some current events. This is kind of old, but when I was looking through my notes, my current events notes and everything, I realized we never talked about this.
Oh, okay.
But did you hear about Lil Uzi Vert getting the $24 million diamond implanted in his head? I've
been seeing like memes, but I didn't really understand them. So it's just like in his forehead.
Yeah, he got it implanted. It's basically like a dermal piercing, I guess you can say. But it's just.
And how much was it?
$24 million.
I wonder if he paid up front for that.
No, yeah. He apparently had been paying. He's been paying for the diamond since 2017. For the procedure. But still,
to be able to get it
in a couple of years,
3 or 4 years.
I mean, come on, this is. The system is broken, definitely.
I wonder what made him want to do that.
That's one thing. There was another rapper that did it. Apparently, they were talking about on Friday, a kid that had a like a teardrop or something like diamond in it, and it was like only like 250,000.
Oh, because teardrop tattoos aren't good enough anymore.
Yeah. Now you need a diamond. That's gonna. That's what I mean. That's the one thing I was gonna bring up. Is this a new trend that people are gonna start doing? But I mean, I think it's ridiculous because just for the reason. I mean. Like number one, like I have seen comments like, oh, he's got 24 million on his head and blah 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 blah. It's like, who's really gonna want to do that? Really go and like try to pull this diamond out of this guy's head.
Yeah.
But then again, there are some people that will do that for that much amount of money. But then, I think if you're gonna pay $24 million for diamond, he has to pay extra money for security.
Yeah.
But then like,
you got that insurance?
Yeah.
On your forehead?
Insurance on your forehead. Yeah, it's gonna rip
forehead
them out.
Insurance.
Yeah. Imagine getting jumped and someone's like, where the pliers at? You know what I mean? So, that's crazy.
Yeah,
that's crazy. And but it does make sense because he is a fan of like anime and like Pokemon and things like that. So it does make sense in that aspect. But I mean, shit. Like, who's to say your own security won't one day while you're sleeping try to rip that out of your head? Like, yep, this is mine.
Knock it out of his
forehead. You didn't need that. Shit,
oh my God,
crazy.
I can't imagine.
Yeah, and then apparently, like, when it comes to people like in the profession of like piercings and even in like surgical professions, they're saying like even something like putting on a sweater like the sweater you're wearing, which is really nice and beautiful today.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, even putting on a sweater like that is going to be a task for him because that shit could get snagged on that diamond.
Oh, true.
Any fabric, like
Oh shit. Mm-hmm. What about when he goes through like one of those like airport security things?
That's the thing. I wonder if it's just a diamond in the thing or if it's metal. Yeah, the diamond's attached to like like a metal bracket, and then
maybe. I mean, can't just be in there. It has to have something to like sit on,
Yeah,
or be placed in.
And he put it like kind of like like it looks kind of like a unibrow. He put it like kind of in between his eyebrows a little bit. He should have put it higher up.
And did this require like was this like a surgery?
Surgery, yeah.
Oh wow.
Fuck.
Like why?
Yeah, it's crazy.
You wanted it that bad?
Right? I mean, but that's what I mean. He's going to start a trend because he's like the pinnacle of doing that because who's really going to go out and pay $24 million to do something like that? But people are going to probably get smaller ones in their head now because that's another thing. That's going to be the next trend. Face tattoos aren't in anymore. It's going to be getting diamonds on your face.
If I were to get one, I would get like a little heart right here on the side of my eye or something. Just something that would look cute when like I do makeup.
I would get some. I would see. That's what I mean. I can't hate on him because but that's the thing. I'd have to literally have nothing left to do in the world but to do that. Like I'd have to have like Jeff Bezos money, and then maybe. But then I have this mole in the center of my head.
Yeah.
I wouldn't want to replace that. So that's what I mean. I probably wouldn't do anything.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know.
That mole on your head, actually, I just want to let everybody know. Some days, not some days. So it's like a period of time. For a period of time, it'll be like super light where you can't even see it. And then it'll be super dark where it's noticeable. And right now it's noticeable.
It's when my telepathic powers are activated.
Your third eye.
Uh-huh. Exactly. Oh, dang. That's weird how that's all like Whoa! You just blew my mind. That's weird how
yeah?
that's all like kind of like in the same spot an actual third eye would be, but then I have that tattooed right here, which is my mom's eye. It's the logo of the party.
Yeah.
Or logo of the party.
Logo of the party. What?
The party. Yeah.
Logo.
Cheers.
Oh, I love it. What else you got, Vin?
So, you excited about Coming to America 2? Or it's just called Coming to America.
Yeah.
First one was Coming to America. This is Coming to America.
TWO?
Huh?
Coming to? TWO?
No, T2 as in... Oh, yeah.
Okay, yeah, just making sure. Honestly, I'm so excited because, as we all know from other podcasts, I am very behind on some good-ass movies.
Yeah,
and there are
in
some
your
shits
childhood,
that I
you
haven't
spent...
seen.
I'm
Yeah.
sorry, I don't mean to interrupt you, but you spent too much time watching Disney movies and shit,
that's
and you didn't
literally
watch
all I
enough
did.
good, freaking great, like,
Classic films.
comedies.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, and
just like
movies.
what movie did we just watch? Superbad.
House of Wax.
Fucking
Oh, Superbad.
hilarious.
You never seen Superbad? Yeah, but we
Yeah.
need to watch House of Wax. You missed some good horror
We
movies
gotta
in there.
watch that.
Not really good, but just like you gotta see it.
Yeah, but
know?
Coming to America, good ass movie. Like I was sucked in
You
the whole
like that
time.
Eddie Murphy, man.
Yes, he's hilarious, and then he plays all his different characters and shit. He's just so entertaining.
You've seen The Nutty Professor, right?
Oh yes, Nutty
Yeah.
Professor. I love that.
That's great.
Yeah, but I'm excited for that. When does it come out? March?
I believe so on Amazon. Prime. Amazon Prime.
Nice.
Yeah. So the first one, classic. I can watch that movie over and over. You need to see, like I said, there's that cameo from those two guys from Trading Places, where basically the whole movie's about the two rich guys from Trading Places. That spoiler alert. Basically Eddie Murphy is poor in the movie, and Dan Aykroyd is like rich and snob, whatever. So these two billionaires make a bet that they can make them switch lifestyles. Basically, they'll make Eddie Murphy rich and they'll make Dan Aykroyd poor. So they go along with the bet. Eddie Murphy and Dan Aykroyd, essentially become enemies, but figure out what's going on, and they reverse the tides, and they basically make the billionaires go bankrupt.
Yeah.
And so they Coming to America, they make a cameo when they're on the street, sleeping on the street, and Eddie Murphy's different character, Akeem, gives them the wad of money, and they're like, "We're back,"
Yeah.
So that's like one of my favorite parts.
Yeah.
That's
When that part came on, you're like, "Oh look, this is what I was telling you about."
Yeah. So you got to see the movie Trading Places.
Yeah.
It's great. Yeah, it was one of my mother's favorite movies too. It's awesome.
Yeah, I love it.
So, a little thing we've been talking about for the past few days, is the Go Big show rigged? No, I'm just kidding. We just say that because we'll talk about what happened last episode.
Yeah.
That specifically, if I would say anything is rigged, is that specific performance?
Yeah.
But that makes me question the whole show.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
But if you're not familiar with Go Big Show, it's a show that comes on cable, TBS, I believe. It has the reason why we wanted to watch it was because, of course, it has Bert Kreischer's the host.
Yeah, it has Bruce Krishna.
Bruce Krishna.
Bruce Krishna. Yeah.
Yeah. Cody Rhodes.
Brant's.
What? Like, let me
ahead.
talk.
Go ahead. I'm sorry.
Cody Rhodes, Rosario Dawson, Snoop Dogg, and Jennifer Nettles from Sugarland as the judge. And basically what the show is they have these contestants that come on and basically have to prove that they are big, I guess. So they have like these extravagant...
the way you said that, their talents, like
their
whatever
talents
they do.
are pretty big, I guess. Okay, well, they go on and you got some people who drive monster trucks, and you got people who eat swords and shit like that. So you kind of get the gist of it, but go on about this contestant.
Let's actually go, because who's left? So that's a thing that I don't like, because I think the show's great. I mean, what do you think of the show overall?
We love it.
It's entertaining. It's really
very
entertaining. But there's just a few things that I don't like. First of all, how do they know who goes head to head? Sometimes they're kind of similar, but sometimes it's like, really, how you put this guy against this guy?
Exactly. They do that, and then they also put two really good people together where I'm like, man, how can they decide? And then they also put like the two jobbers together where you're like, both of them can go home.
Yeah, with all due respect, I mean, all these, obviously, to be there, they're very talented. But,
Yes.
you know,
I
sometimes
could never do what they do.
yeah,
so.
you know, so yeah, you know, hey, but if we're gonna make fun of someone, it's the same thing. We make fun of ourselves. We'd say ourselves. I'd say tell you all the time. I'm a jobber podcaster. You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
there are some jobber performers out
Yeah.
there.
We all
you know
have a
what I
little
mean?
bit of jobber inside.
Yeah,
us.
we're all jobbers here. Be a t-shirt. Yeah, so who's left here? Because basically they're all the first contestants are up, so we have the
Yeah.
finalists. But yeah, so basically, you know, we'll get to know the people's names as the more we watch it.
Yeah.
But basically, like the freestyle BMXer beat the circus performer.
Yeah.
The sideshow performer, that guy's actually really cool, beat the magician.
Mm-hmm.
The foot archery performer beat the human mutant. Oh, the guy's
How?
the
I
guy
don't
with the cans.
know.
See,
Yeah.
Well, see, that's what I mean. How do you put a guy with cans on his head versus somebody who does archery with her
Yeah,
feet?
this guy was like, anything would stick to him.
Yeah, man. It's like I would put him versus like the yo-yo guy or something, maybe.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
it's like, so it's like number one, how do they do the matchups? Okay, that's my first
Yeah.
problem. Let's see. What is that? The Gator Crusader?
Oh yeah, the Gator
Oh yeah, the
guy.
Gator guy. He beat the Toga. That's
Toga.
Oh, okay. Alligator Act versus Manly.
The
Yeah, that guy's
strongman.
really cool. And it looks like
Yeah.
from the trailers that he's going to be doing the same log performance. But that's another thing we're going to go into. How do you go bigger? He's doing the same log performance it looks like he did last time, except the logs are on fire. Or the big log
Oh.
is on fire, the strongman.
Yeah, I feel like they're all gonna do kind of like their same performance, but they're just gonna like enhance it a little bit. Like how you
Right.
said he's gonna do fire. They're just gonna add to it.
Oh, damn, there's actually a lot of them. Yeah, there's a lot to go to.
Yeah.
Go through. Go to Wikipedia, people.
Yeah.
You'll see all these different ones. Let me just see if there's any ones that stand out. Well, there's definitely one that stands out. The last one.
Yeah.
So we had this chick that, you know, with all due respect, her act, she didn't go big. She didn't go big
No.
at all.
No.
Okay? She didn't go big at all. She did a football performance where she was hitting targets with the football. And, you know, she was dressed in what? Like, you know, just spandex and,
yeah,
you
she
know,
was
a tank
dressed
top.
like with her tits hanging out.
Yeah, basically. And she misses her targets. She's able to chill out and throw another one and makes the last one, and, you know, whatever. It goes on to the guy she goes against with, who is a guy that literally he's an illusionist.
Yeah.
There is a way to do this where it was safe. I don't think, you know, knowing what I know, but I don't want to even, you know, I don't want to crush his act or anything. But, you know, there is ways to do this. How? I don't fucking know.
Yeah.
That's the thing. That's the talent, that he's fucking smart and he's able to, you know, basically actually be an illusionist and trick people's mind and trick your eyes and do this trick. And yeah, it was potentially where you could have drank like acid.
Yeah, acid. So he had like a cup of acid, and then he had 4 cups of water, and he had Rosario Dawson, the judge, come and roll a dice, right? And so whatever number she rolled between 1 through 5, he had to drink that. So like she rolls it, he's like, oh, 4, drinks it. Is down to the last 2. And then how did they determine?
He asked the other lady to pick a number, 2 or 3, and she picked 3, and he drank it, and it was safe.
Yeah. So the last one he pours, and of course it's the acid because it like causes the reaction.
Yeah. So if he would have just had Rosario Dawson roll 1 dice and drink it, and it wasn't it, okay, I can understand how he does in advance. But the fact that he literally did all of them except for the one that wasn't acid, basically
was pretty
playing
impressive.
Russian roulette with all of them.
Yeah.
That's pretty impressive. And he lost to this jobber football chick
who missed her shots.
Yeah, but who has connections in the industry, who has over 300,000 followers, pictures with all the hosts, you know, backstage and stuff like that.
Yep.
And she advances. And
the other thing that I didn't like was that, like, Cody Rhodes had posted about her on his story. Yeah. And then Bert Kreischer
because they all know she did a fucking job. She's just one that, like, okay, dude, like, I'm sure she has. It was her connections. Her connections. And that's what's fucked up about the industry.
Yeah.
You know, it's like even their fucking little thing that's the one thing that I've always had a problem with the show. Yeah. How do they really know? Like, are they really? That's all fake. Dumb idea. That's all fake.
Yeah.
Okay. Like they're like sometimes they're like, oh. And
yeah.
It's like,
or they're pull it back.
Yeah. Are there numbers that they know exactly what they're doing and they tell each other, okay, we're gonna give this person this. You're gonna each like, okay, that's all fake. And what even makes it more kind of like, I'm not saying any of the talent is fake, because obviously all that shit that they do is fucking talented. I'm just talking about the setup. Yeah, they wouldn't be able to fake that. Yeah, exactly. And I'm just talking about the setup, and then the fact that the audience is outside and watching inside, which I mean, they're probably watching the edited version anyway. When Bert like is driving around the gator and drives inside, he probably just drives nowhere and then is like, okay, you know, we're done. We already recorded this, you know, and then just play it for the crowd. And they probably tell the crowd, oh, make this reaction, make this reaction.
They have like an applause sign out there.
It's Hollywood. That's Hollywood. That's how they do it. So don't ever say wrestling is fake, people, because everything is fucking fake to some degree.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
Can't even have a game show nowadays.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Like I said, awesome, amazing talents that, you know.
Like, we're going to continue to watch it.
Yeah, a lot of people in the world want to be able to do, but I think some of those people are getting screwed.
Yeah. Because you can't make an obvious, like, if you were going to, like, you know, shout her out and let her win, at least make sure that she could do her act. Because when she doesn't succeed in her act and she still wins against somebody who did actually try and did actually impress people, like, how did they even, like, think that was okay?
Who did those two motocross kids go against? Because remember those motocross kids got mad and stuff and stormed the stage? And even I was pissed. I was like, man, fuck those guys. They're over there sore losers. Maybe they knew something because didn't the other guy miss some shots too and he moved on?
Yep. I think that because that's what they were saying. They were like, this is bullshit or something like that.
It's all about who you know, people. That's why, you know, that's why certain things haven't planned out the way we planned, because we've learned that's what it is. It's just who you know. If you don't know anyone, you're not really going to go that far. And that's my problem, is I don't let people into my life. So here I am alone in my hole with you. My hole.
I like to be in your hole.
You like to be in my hole? Oh gosh, let's get into this episode. Speaking of what you like, so today we're gonna go into some CayVin questions. Basically, we haven't really, you know, I don't know, maybe we haven't put ourselves out there enough. You know what I mean? Maybe we haven't put ourselves out there enough. So today you're definitely gonna get to know us in some crazy ways. We're gonna ask each other some questions. So you ready for that?
I am ready.
Let's do it.
Sorry, my throat. Okay, you want me to go first?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Okay, so if you swap genders for a day, how would you spend the day? So if you're a chick.
Do I have to answer that?
Not very specifically, just like overall throughout the day.
If I mean, that's weird. Shopping.
It's weird.
Spend the day
go shopping.
I'm go shopping, and then come home and play with myself.
That's what I was gonna say. If I was a dude, I'd.
Oh, really?
Off.
Okay, good. Then we're on the same level. All right, I'll just go ahead and say it. Then you just jerk it all day. Yeah, would you?
No, I'd probably like I don't know. One thing I don't really like to do is go shoe shopping, and I feel like a lot of dudes like to. I don't know.
But it wouldn't change your mind. It would just change your physical appearance.
I guess you're right.
Right?
Yeah.
Or, I mean, it's your question. If you wanted to change your mind, you could.
No. I honestly think I would just like, I would probably just like sit there and stare at my wiener all day.
Yeah, I know
like,
every guy would definitely play with themselves.
Yeah. Because like, what else can like each other do? You know, like what can I do if I'm a guy for a day, you know? Or what could you do?
Be outside? I mean, girls can be outside technically, but I mean, you whip it out. Yeah.
Yeah, that was a tricky one, but I guess overall it would just be we would experiment with ourselves.
I guess the workout if you're like in Saudi Arabia, you'd be like, fuck yeah, I drive all day, you know?
Oh, that's true, right?
Yeah,
and
but
all
I mean,
the women have to cover up.
Yeah, they allowed that. They drive now.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, sorry.
Good to know.
Yeah. But I mean, up until, you know, a certain point, yeah.
Yeah.
You know, I think it was only a few years. I think it's only been a few years.
Oh, for real?
What do you consider the most important piece of furniture in the house?
Oh, what do I consider the most? The bed.
Ooh, okay.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say TV.
Really?
But yeah, no, the bed for sure.
Yeah, the bed, because
sure.
you can sleep, you fuck.
Yeah, sure.
I mean,
you can technically eat on it.
You
but
can
even
eat
though we
on
don't,
it,
but,
yeah.
I mean, yeah. If you ain't nothing else, bed could go a long ways.
Exactly.
Huh. True.
Okay. If you had to give up one of your 5 senses, which one would you choose?
Ooh, shit. That's a hard one.
So you have see, smell, touch, hear, and taste.
What touch where you can like feel anything?
Yeah.
So I mean, your nervous system would be wrecked. You couldn't feel pain,
Basically.
so maybe touch, but still, that has to be fucking.
Yeah.
'Cause
But then, like, if you like touch me, you wouldn't be able to.
Yeah, and then you can't like. Can you walk if you lose your?
Oh, I don't know. That's a good question. You're getting really technical with this.
Yeah, I am getting technical. Yeah, I wouldn't want to lose my eyesight, my hearing, my smell. I guess it would be smell or taste.
Mine would be smell.
Yeah.
Because.
But then how you know if you fucking stink or something? You just smell like shit.
You just take baths regularly.
Well, I guess that works. Yeah.
You just brush your teeth.
True.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But then that means you can't smell smelly things. And then if you're like smell something in your like food wise, you can just taste it and it'll be
true. But that's crazy though that you sometimes like you would think that you smell your breath, that you could smell your breath all the time, but that it's right in front of your nose, but you don't.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because sometimes sometimes that's the thing. Sometimes something could be right in front of you and you don't even know it. Someone has to tell you, "Hey man, your breath smells like shit."
Yeah.
Comes that way with a lot of things.
Hey man, need some gum.
Yeah. Hey, it smells like someone's shit in your mouth. You know what I mean?
Like what?
Yeah. If you could be a personal assistant to anyone, who would it be?
That's interesting. I don't know. So many people to choose from. Maybe I don't know.
Salome.
Maybe Christina P.
Christina P.
Yeah.
I'd be an assistant.
She seems pretty funny.
I wouldn't be just Tom's assistant. He seems like he yells at his assistants or his producers all the time.
Poor producers.
But it's funny. It's hilarious.
Yeah.
And I'm sure he treats them well at the end of the day.
Yeah.
Christina P.
Too.
That's a good one.
Christina
realistically.
Yeah.
I'd probably be Joey D.
Joey Diaz?
Yeah,
nice.
Probably. Joey Diaz.
Y'all just like smoke and chill all day.
Yeah. If I can have anyone on the podcast, it'd be Joey Diaz. But that's the thing. That's why I love him, because he's the type of guy to be like, "Fuck off with your podcast," and I'll be like, "Fuck yeah, Joey."
I know. You're like, "Thank you so much." Just starts crying.
I'll be like, "Yeah, there we go." That's the reaction.
He's all fuck off. Yeah, and you're like, "Good old Joey."
The next day, I'm like, "Fuck." He really doesn't want to be on the podcast.
That's hilarious.
Gosh. Yeah, that's because that's not in my questions, but let's throw that in there. If you could have anybody on the podcast, who would it be? Top three.
Top three?
Yeah. So of course mine was Joey D. Let's say realistically.
Okay.
You know, because obviously like Joe Rogan and shit don't do fucking podcasts. You know. Realistically. Yeah, even Joey D is not realistically, but I feel like, you know, if I paid the man enough.
Yeah. Okay, I think I have my three. Theo Von, Giannis Papas.
Really?
And, yeah.
Dang, all of a sudden we're Giannis Papas fans?
Yes, because of his
because of one podcast.
His bit.
Yeah.
I love his bit.
Oh, you love his bit.
Yeah.
That's it.
Just go to the Winchester.
Oh my God.
I need someone to pay for my tits.
That's great. That's great.
Okay, Theo Von, Giannis Papas, and Tim Dillon.
Yeah, I was gonna say Joey Diaz, Tim Dillon, and Andrew Santino.
Yes. If we could have my three and your three, we'd be perfect.
Oh, because they were different, right?
Yeah.
Was Theo Von's
Giannis Papas and
Tim Dillon. That was my second. Anyone but Tim Dillon. He's mine.
Brendan Schaub.
Oh, the B Schaub.
Yeah, B Schaub and Theo Von together.
And the J Schaub. Oh, yeah. The King of the Sting.
And the Giannis. Yeah.
Damn. Mm-hmm. What about Malik and Chappelle?
Fuck him. Just kidding.
Chappelle's cool.
Chappelle. Yeah. I was literally just getting ready to say Chappelle.
Yeah, we're into the same music and shit. Well, I don't know if he listens to it. He's more like punk. That's the thing. Yeah. Punk and metal to other people may seem the same. Yeah. It's different. It's fucking different.
And then I would want Chin to come, so when we're all recording, I'd be like, "What else you got, Chin?"
Dude, yes. Oh, we can be dreamers, people.
I know.
We can be dreamers. This is a podcast for dreamers, podcast for the voiceless, podcast for stoners. I'm just kidding. We're here. We're queer. We like to drink beer.
Okay.
It's from Workaholics.
We need to finish that show.
Yeah. Well, I already finished it.
I
need
know.
to finish that show.
I need to finish it.
Yeah.
If you designed an adult playground, what's the first thing you'd put in it?
An arcade.
Oh, that's a good one.
Yeah.
I would put a dive bar.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, dive bars are cool.
I know.
Shit. I would like throw it back, but then bring it back to the future. Make it like 90s, like playground style, but then like more futuristic and with actually like
the big machines.
Yeah,
Pac-Man
like futuristic and for adults.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Nice.
like the things, yeah, with the steps and the climbing
Yeah.
things. But then when you get to a certain level, like one level's arcade, like one level's like something else, like an orgy room, like one level something else, like a snack bar with
Yeah.
cereal and stuff and
Yeah.
beanbag chairs,
A
and smoke
cereal bar?
sesh. Yeah,
That'd be
different
awesome.
things like that. Yeah, that's
I
what
love
do.
it.
Nice.
Okay, your next one?
If you could be reincarnated as an animal, what animal would you choose?
A llama.
I
My
guess they're
spirit
cute.
animal.
They don't get, because my first thought was like, okay, what animal doesn't get fucked with? But of course, my spirit animal kind of safe, a gorilla, unless
Yeah.
I was reincarnated as Harambe,
Yeah.
R.I.P.
Well, llamas, they just defend themselves by spitting, so.
Just spit on people.
Yep.
Yeah.
You-
What if you got reincarnated as Napoleon Dynamite's llama? Because let's think about reincarnation. We don't know.
Tina.
We don't know. Reincarnation
eat
might not have
dinner.
no time. You might be reincarnated as something in the future, or something in the past.
Oh my God.
So yeah, you'd be Napoleon Dynamite's llama.
When we get a llama, can we name it Tina?
Yes, we can say. How does it go?
Tina the llama. Tina, come get some dinner.
Oh, that's great.
I love that movie.
Let's got Kay.
Okay. So the world is flood. So
What?
so the world is flooding, and you have a small little ark, and you can only save 7 animals.
7? I have to write down a whole fucking list.
If you have 7 animals on the top of your head, because
Like obviously, like
dogs.
types of animals.
Yes, types of animals.
Oh, that's hard because
Mine was
maybe
easy when I wrote mine.
Okay, what's yours?
So llamas, sloths, donkeys, dogs, cats, cows, and pigs.
But what made you choose those?
Because I love llamas, sloths, and donkeys. Dogs, because I want to be able to bring Logan and the cats, Marvel and Anubis. And then cows and pigs, just in case we get hungry on the ark.
Okay, at least you were thinking right there.
Yeah.
But the
We can
rest,
eat some
because
meat
they're
and bacon.
cute. You need functionality. You need food. You need, of course, cuddles, dogs and cats.
Cuddles,
And
yeah.
then you need functionality. You need to bring some elephants, some horses, a giraffe maybe.
Well, those
Them
can
fucking
be yours.
sloth because they're cute. He's
Well,
gonna eat
those
up all the
can be yours,
fucking
okay?
bullshit leaves, and there's no leaves for him. How you gonna feed him?
I don't know.
I'd bring yeah, and then you need one of those animals needs to be just a giant crate of mice or something to feed the,
That's
carnivores.
true. Well, I didn't think that far.
Yeah, see.
I just thought about the ones I loved.
Oh,
The cuteness.
I'm just kidding. This is obviously your thing. It's in your head where it belongs.
Okay.
So you can say whatever you want.
Your next question.
What is your kryptonite?
That's like something you can't live without, right?
Yeah.
Okay. You're my kryptonite.
That's the thing. It's hard because you have to kind of get specific for this. Because I was gonna say the same thing.
Really?
Yeah, but it's like, So okay, it's beautiful, beautiful. Okay, when it comes to, let's say, food.
Okay.
It's one thing you can't live without when it comes
Macaroni and cheese.
to food. The first thing I think is Oreos. I
Oreos.
obviously can live without them, but
Yeah.
I'm thinking kryptonite. Okay, because you're thinking what you can't live without. So hold on, let me change mine.
Yeah.
Damn, I don't know. I mean, what do I like? That's the thing.
You kind of like everything. That's the thing.
That's the thing. So I just can't live without food.
Can't live without food.
Yeah, snacks.
Well-
That's the thing. Even though I'm a trainer, I'm terrible when it comes to snacks.
Yeah.
I was a trainer.
Well,
Le-
how about
le-
this? My kryptonite can be chips.
Yeah, that's what I mean. What when it comes to what's something that you can if you have one bite of it, it's just pound town. Let's go. With me,
Chips.
it's Oreos.
Chips.
Yeah.
You go to the gas station like every other day, and I'm like,
Yeah, yours hot.
You're
chips.
like, do you want anything? Chips.
Chips. Oh my god! Like the other day when you asked for Funyuns, and in my head I'm just thinking Funyuns, and I even made a joke because you're like, I want milk and Funyuns, and I was like, milk and Funyuns? What the fuck?
Yeah.
And then
And mind you, what I told him was obviously I'm gonna have them separately. Milk is for, I was gonna eat the rest of that cookie cake from our last episode, and then I was
with
gonna have
hot
the
Cheetos? Or hot Funyuns?
No, that cake was gonna be later. Funyuns was gonna be now, like when you got back from the store. Okay, so keep going.
So I went to the store and I'm just thinking because the joke I told. So Funyuns. I grab Funyuns. I come home. I put the Funyuns on the counter, and I go, and right when I'm about to ask her, why did you just want regular Funyuns? Then it hit me. You probably wanted hot Funyuns. And
Which
then I
I did
asked you.
say I wanted hot
No, you
Funyuns.
did not. I swear you did not say you did not want hot Funyuns. You just said Funyuns, but because I know you, I knew that you want Funyuns. So I don't know if I don't know what was I more mad at. Mad that, because it did dawn on me that I know you and you wouldn't want regular Funyuns. You'd want hot Funyuns. So I was more mad at myself that I didn't dawn on it earlier, like when I was at the fucking store selecting them when the hot Funyuns were right next to them when I went back, but I didn't see because I'm so tunnel vision. Or am I mad that you didn't tell me that you wanted hot Funyuns, because you did not?
Well, I did. But the good thing in all of this is that he actually went back to the store and got me my hot Funyuns.
Yes.
So I appreciate that, baby. I love you.
Give me the knife. Never mind.
What?
You showed me your appreciation.
Oh, that I did. That I did.
You did. Oh, man. People, what are we even talking about? You got another one?
I know. Yeah, I got one. If you could try a job for a day, what would you choose? If you could just try a job to see if you
I'm
like
getting
it.
paid for it? Oh, definitely wrestler. Professional wrestler.
Oh, that's a good one.
Work for the A-dubs. Even as a commentator, I'd commentate for a day for the A-dubs. Even cameraman.
Yeah.
For the A-dubs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mine would be like a mortician.
Ooh.
Because I've actually thought about that as a possible career option for myself when I was younger. And obviously I didn't go through with it, but because I always went back and forth on the facts, would I really like it? Obviously it interests me for me wanting to do it at one point in my life. But at the same time, how will it make me feel? So I feel like if I got to try it, that would definitely be able to help me with my decision.
Yeah. Yeah. Crazy stuff, man. Wow.
Just bored?
I mean, no, I just you got me ooh, I don't know what to say.
Yeah.
You caught me for a loop.
Oh,
I feel like I haven't been in the mic this whole time.
You have been. I would tell you if I couldn't hear you.
Okay. Well, thank you for that.
Yeah.
If you could be a host for a day.
Who?
Huh?
What?
If you could be a host for a day, would you host a game show, a word show, or what?
An award show. Yeah. Because then I'd get to dress all fancy, probably meet fancy people.
I'd host an award show.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like they have fun, and then you go to an after party.
Hey, the ones I'd want it has to be one of those award shows where they have the long giant antenna with just a little mic head up top, and they're like, "Hey, everybody, welcome back to Match Game."
That's
or
Jeopardy and Family Feud that they use, right?
Yeah. Family Feud. I'd host Family Feud.
Yeah,
just
that
look
would be
at those
fun.
people stupid whenever they say a stupid answer. Oh, gosh.
Name a name that starts with the letter H. Jose. My favorite Family Feud
Steve
clip.
Harvey just looks at him like, oh god. I used to always watch that when I was little too, throughout the years when they had the different types of hosts.
Yeah.
God.
Now they have Celebrity Family Feud.
Yeah, I know. Stupid. The stoop. Yeah, you got another one?
Yeah. So you're in charge. If you're in charge at your own office, right? What is the top three things that you would want at all times in the vending machine?
Ooh, Red Bull.
Nice.
So it'd be 3 snacks, right?
Yeah.
So Red Bull, and then a salty snack like Chex Mix.
Ooh.
With peanuts.
Ooh.
Something like that. The actual Chex Mix trail mix.
Mm-hmm.
Not the stupid peanut Chex Mix bullshit.
Yeah.
Where they don't know what else to fill in there, so they just add weird shit. Talking about good premium ingredients in this Chex Mix. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like Gordettos, but with little chocolates in it too.
That's what I was gonna say. The Gardettos. I would want
combos.
Combos. Yeah. The pizzas, pepperoni pizzas.
Yeah, something like that. A chip, and then you need a snack. So
yeah.
maybe a Snickers or something, or Reese's. Whatchamacallit. List can go on. See, snacks are my kryptonite.
Right?
Yeah.
We realize that.
And it can't be like Oreos. I wouldn't say Oreos because it needs to be. If it had to be Oreos, it has to be a fucking box of Oreos or
Yeah.
the little thing. Can't
The
just. I hate
six-pack.
the fucking Oreo sleeves. But they give you like 5 fucking Oreos. What the hell is that?
Oh.
Yeah. Bullshit is what it is.
I think what I would want in the machine would be Gardettos, hot fries, and peace
Ooh.
tea.
Nice.
I love peace tea.
The peace tea. Hot
Yeah.
fries are
Or
good.
Arizona tea. I'll make an exception.
Yeah. Interesting. Who's your favorite villain or bad guy? Of course, like in any show, movie,
Yeah.
anything.
Honestly, Joker.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Joker for
Yeah.
sure, because the movie with Joaquin Phoenix is my favorite,
Mhm.
and then we just watched the
Oh,
trailer for the
trailer
Justice
for the
League.
yeah, the Snyder cut
Yeah.
of the Justice
And
League.
he looks, I know a lot of people have shit to talk about Jared Leto, but he still like looks good as the character.
Yeah, they're changing him up
Yeah.
a little bit from the Suicide Squad Joker because everyone hated that. People are gonna shit on Joker either way. The only one they didn't shit on is Joaquin Phoenix because he kind of looked like the Heath Ledger Joker. But of course, you're always gonna be like, oh, Heath Ledger, he's like, not like Heath Ledger. Obviously, rest in peace. Very talented, but you can't. You need people want to see the Joker in these movies and these stories. You got to move on.
Yeah.
Give these people a fucking chance. Come on, stop being so damn critical.
True.
None of this matters. Just enjoy the damn movie.
Yeah.
But it looks like the direction they're going is going to be a little bit better, and I'm just curious. Are they, because not a lot of people know. DC is basically the whole start of this universe thing.
Yeah.
Because in the DC world, DC universe to be exact, it's known that there's multiple Batmans, there's multiple Jokers, so you can have these worlds where technically every single Batman movie that you've seen, from Michael Keaton, George Clooney, to Christian Bale, to Ben Affleck, all these Batmans, technically the even who was the original Batman? Dang, I forgot. The guy from Family Guy.
I wouldn't know his name either.
Yeah, if you know him today, he's just a guy from Family Guy. Again, rest in peace. So technically, you can't have a world where all those Batmans are in like all canon.
Yeah,
like, you can make them all part of the story because they can be all in different universes. So let there be 2 damn Jokers, people. It's okay.
Please, it's
fine. Okay. We're all smart. We all understand we all have the capability to follow the story. Understand what's going on.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? Just chill out. It's gonna be okay.
Just
it's gonna
chill
be
out.
okay.
That's so funny.
But yeah, I just bring that up, or wanted to bring that up in the question when I came across it because that's my thing. I've always rooted for the villain or the bad guy in movies and stuff.
Yeah.
So Joker, of course, stands out. Even like the anti heroes, like Venom. Technically, Hulk was supposed to be anti-Venom before the Marvel Cinematic Universe fucking ruined him. But things like that. I've always been for things like that. So
nice. That's awesome.
Yeah.
So if you could choose your wedding singer, who would it be and what song?
Ooh. I don't know. That's a hard one.
I know.
I don't know. What do you got?
I would want but this is me. You're not even gonna know who this is, but her name is Casey Musgraves. And
Ooh.
that's literally okay. Casey Musgraves. And I would want her to sing her song Butterflies.
Don't go chasing butterflies.
That's a different song.
That's Waterfalls.
Oh.
Dang, who would I have?
Yeah.
Who would I have? I don't know. There's lots of good singers.
I know.
Lots of good singers out there. But see, me would be a band.
Yeah.
So I don't know. But then
but that counts too.
But you said at the wedding though. So this thing, a lot of bands I listen to maybe aren't
wedding
aren't
appropriate.
the wedding material.
Mm-hmm.
Unless you want to have a mosh pit at your wedding. That's what I mean. Because honestly, like when it comes to actually good singing voice, the first name I can think of is Chester from Linkin Park. But
oh man,
rest in peace.
Rest in peace.
Yeah.
Damn.
But
well, then we can just leave that at that
voices.
because
Oh, Baby Metal. That's a good one. I'd have Baby Metal because they do have some wedding appropriate songs. No one would just understand what they're saying, but it's okay. Which brings me to my next question. If you can learn any language fluently, what language would it be?
Ooh. Let's see. Japanese.
Yep.
Japanese
Same,
for
same.
sure.
I just, like I was telling you the other day, I've always just been infatuated with Japanese culture, even just the language, anime and all that. Music, of course, like I told you, I wish I can get into more animes, but I think it's more like the live action stuff too. But then there are a lot of animes that I appreciate. But yeah, I've always been infatuated with that. So yeah, we're on the same level.
My next one would be German.
German, nice. Yeah. Would be my second one. Probably Arabic.
Ooh.
Yeah, just because I think that would be very useful.
Yeah. That's a good choice.
And it's ancient language, so
yeah,
it's just cool. I'm just infatuated with ancient history and things like that.
Yeah, nice. Cool. So if you could become a doctor, what field or specialty would you pursue?
Probably neuro.
That was gonna be mine too.
Really?
Neuro, yes.
Yeah. See what's going on. Finally, what's going on with the brain, because there are things that the brain that we still today don't know about. So I just think that's crazy. You know what I mean?
Yeah. My reasoning would be, and I know, well, you know this, and I don't need to go into detail, obviously, but my dad is sick, and it's in his brain. So that's just something that I always thought that I could pursue. Yeah. I guess just thinking like, oh, I can fix him. Sorry, that was really sad. But
no, but
yeah,
I mean,
it's a legit reason.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
Yeah.
It's beautiful. So what conspiracy do you think has merit to be actually real?
Conspiracy. UFOs.
Yeah. That's a good one. I think UFOs I think alien bases are in the ocean. People talk about they're in the sky and the moon. I think they're in the ocean. Deep in the ocean where we can't explore.
Yep.
It's crazy how we know more about space than we do the ocean. Damn. So you definitely think aliens are real, 100%?
I definitely do. Wow. Yes. And honestly, like
talk about I believe.
I know, right?
Damn.
I actually have a sticker that says I believe, and it has like an alien on it.
Because as much as shit, that's hard. Because as much as I feel about space and the universe, and I just love it, and I'm a dreamer. I'm one of those dreamers out there that looks up at the stars. I just have a little 1% chance. It's like maybe not.
Maybe not. Yeah.
So.
But I honestly, going back to what you said about the ocean thing, that is like a really good.
Yep.
There's a really good chance that is actually real.
Yeah, like where did that little the one that the Pentagon released those, that UFO footage of a little Tic Tac UFO that the Air Force was tracking.
Yeah.
Where did it go? Where'd it go? It just disappeared. Just bloop, went down in the ocean at such a fast speed, and with the aerodynamics for it, and they could have just dived right in without a splash, and there you go.
And that
went
just
back
goes
down to the base in the ocean.
Yeah, exactly. And then the saying still goes that we haven't explored everything down there. There's more that is to be seen.
Yeah, there could be literally one crack in the ocean, one crack that is big enough for something like a Tic Tac spaceship to go down, and just that crack alone is the only opening that goes down even deeper to a whole nother ocean.
Yeah. Damn.
Yeah.
Who knew?
Where
who knows,
it's technically under the ocean floor.
Yeah.
Huh. And where do they get their energy from? The core of the earth.
Yeah. Oh my God, that's so true.
Yeah.
So close to the core.
Mm-hmm.
Oh man.
Yeah, that blows my mind.
It does.
Yeah.
Blow mine too.
Yep. Fuck. Well. Yeah. What if they were the real causes of earthquakes and sinkholes and shit? It's because they're using up too much of the fucking core.
Right.
Fuck. They're the cause of all the catastrophes, of all the hurricanes and everything fucking up. Like the.
Yeah.
Solar poles and shit. Global warming.
Yeah.
Damn. All right, this podcast.
I know, right? This has ventured into a UFO conversation.
So I'll probably cut that out. So you got your last question?
Yeah. Okay. So, what is a promise you'll never break?
I love you.
To love me. Mine was gonna be to never hurt you.
Oh, yeah. I was gonna say that was gonna be next one. I'll never leave you.
Exactly. Same thing, right?
Yeah.
We love each other. Cheers.
Yeah. Logan's already ready to go out in the snow again. He's like, hey, y'all done? Y'all wrapping up?
I know. He's like, it's been an hour. Oh, bye.
Oh. So would you rather explore the depths of a new planet, or I'm sorry, would you rather explore the depths of the ocean or a new planet?
Ooh, the ocean, because of what we're talking about. I need to know.
A new planet would be cool, but it could be like a jobber planet like Mars, with just nothing on it. So, did you have a question, Caylin?
No.
Oh.
I come in peace.
Oh, so I can't do that.
You can't?
Mm-mm.
You good over there?
I can't. I was like one of those kids that would take my
Yeah.
finger. Yeah. But what was I gonna say? Yeah, it could be a jobber planet. So yeah. Ocean.
Jobber planet.
Yeah. So yeah, we hope that useless information helped you get to know us a little bit more, know our way of thinking or whatnot.
Yeah.
But
now
we
you know we're weird.
Yeah,
we're a little weird.
Speaking of weird, let's get into some end segments, starting with Weird Science.
Cool.
Ooh, yes. You ever seen that movie, Weird Science?
Sounds familiar.
Robert Downey Jr. is in. He's very young.
Oh.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. Pretty good movie. So let's start with Coochie Fingers.
What? Coochie Fingers.
So yeah. Let's see here. So apparently, amongst these people showing off the weird things about their body, this chick, this lady, sorry, by the name of her TikTok username is Ray McKenzie. So she shared a story on TikTok, and she said, even jokingly said that her friend told her to share the story. It's saying that's her time to shine. So when I was 2 years old, my mom slammed a door shut on my finger and ripped off the top piece of my finger. It was back in the 90s, and I got a skin graft. For skin graft, surgeons take a patch of healthy skins from another area of your body to use on an injured part. For most people, this would be the arm or the leg. But the medical team didn't want to scar her as she grew, so they used skin from her groin area, basically her bikini line. So they used skin graft from her bikini line and put it on her ripped fingers after her mom slammed the door on her fingers.
Yeah.
So, basically, what they did is a hair transplant. Because of course she was young now, so there was, they didn't even think about that.
Mm-hmm.
But as she hit puberty, basically those hair follicles started to activate, and she started growing pubic hair on her fingers.
Why didn't they think about that?
Because I guess she was so young, and they just didn't even cross anyone's mind. So because basically what a hair transplant is they take healthy hair follicles and transplant them in an area kind of like a skin graft to where you want those hair follicles to grow. Basically, the dead follicles are an area where there's not follicles to grow hair.
Oh my gosh.
So they basically did a hair transplant to her fingers, and she didn't know about it until she hit puberty, though. So basically, let's see right here. So yeah, and then said when I got home with the cast, I dunked my hand in the toilet, and it got wet inside the cast, so my finger healed wrong and it turned brown, which was really weird. But then of course that's not the best part. And then she went across, how she started growing pubic hair because they used the skin from her their bikini area.
Yeah.
So and then at the end, kids found out at school and they started calling me Coochie Fingers.
That's so sad.
Yeah.
That's so sad. But
can you
so
imagine
funny.
going through school like that?
No. And just being called Coochie Fingers every day. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, that's pretty bad. Pretty bad. So yeah.
That's Marvel.
The cats are waking up.
Yeah.
So yeah, we're gonna have to start wrapping it up here, people. But let's just switch real quick from weird science to crazy history. So this looks like a little chainsaw, right?
Yeah.
But this was used for childbirth.
How? So?
There's an article here, so I'll just leave that picture up.
Yeah.
So I guess before C-sections, they were, experimenting with other ways to, do it, basically, before they kind of, mastered the C-section. And, there's known records of other ways doing it, from just straight up using scissors to just cut from there. And it's just horrific things. I mean, childbirth must have been just terrible. Even 50 years ago, it was probably, not good at all. Not so fun. So can you imagine, in 1500s and before? Oh, Jesus. You know what I mean? Because you may be one of those lucky ones to have the natural childbirth the right way, but then there's a lot of things that can go wrong.
Yeah, that's true.
So in the late 18th century, two Scottish doctors came up with a solution for getting the job done much more quickly and efficiently. An actual chainsaw for the groin. The world's first chainsaw was a flexible saw-based watch chain with the teeth that moved around with the hand crank. Now, rather than look down and see doctors cutting wedge pelvis, you could look down to see far, reserving sight of a doctor furiously cranking a chainsaw like they were sharpening a pencil. The truly horrific part of this is somebody going to town on the other regions with the chainsaw was actually the vast improvement. The device finally produced in 1806 with went on to be using for like joints and other things. So yeah, they would literally go in and cut you, basically make room with that chainsaw to get the baby out.
That is torture.
Can you imagine the pain?
No. Because obviously
these two dudes were like, yeah, just do that. Just cut her up. It's fine.
Like a pencil sharpener?
Yeah, and that never probably heals.
Oh, God. That left a nasty scar.
Yeah, that's fucking terrible.
That's history for you.
That's some crazy history for you.
Yeah.
All right.
And that's that.
Oh, man. Well, let's end on a positive note here.
Yeah.
Let's do some Alone in the Universe. So, of course, this is something kind of self-explanatory. If you're alone in the universe, kind of like Desert Island, of course, we've done this before. People, if you're keeping up with us, let's go. So, if you were alone in the universe, you had one breakfast, one lunch, one dinner, one dessert for the rest of your life while you're on this spaceship alone in the universe. Mm-hmm. You only got room for one of each.
My breakfast would be bean and cheese tacos with bacon. My lunch would be like just a basic like badass sandwich with Doritos in it. My dinner would be chicken tenders with mashed potatoes and gravy. And my dessert would be ice cream sandwiches.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah.
That's good.
What about yours?
So, for like my breakfast, it'd be like pancake and egg and like sausage and bacon meal, like a Grand Slam or something from Danny's or something like that.
Okay, yeah.
I would actually do tacos for lunch.
Okay.
Yeah, and it could be
like
chicken.
Crunchy tacos or soft tacos?
Soft tacos, like chicken, like the basically the Texas tacos. You're unfamiliar people, like the place we go in the middle of nowhere, Texas, where it's literally like a trash can taco. It's the best.
Yes.
Yeah, if you wanna hit us up for the best taco spot. If you're in the Austin, Central Texas area and you want to know the best taco spot, you're gonna have to drive a little bit.
Yeah.
But literally, it's like trash can tacos. They have it's like Subway for tacos. They have all the fucking ingredients.
Yeah.
And you say, I want this, and this in my taco, and they literally put you want barbacoa, you want rice, you want egg, you want bacon, you want cheese, all that, and then even you said it when we went. You're like, oh, you're not getting two, and I'm like, oh, trust me, you don't need two because the taco is literally like this big. Bless you. Next time we go over there, we're gonna vlog a little clip for that, so we can show people exactly
that's
how
a good
big
idea.
these fucking tacos are.
That's
it's
a good
great.
idea.
Amazing tacos. Bless you. When I was in high school, you get one of those giant tacos with a can of soda for $3. Now that's how I got this tummy here.
Steal.
Yeah. And then so I would do tacos for lunch. I would do probably steak, mashed potatoes for dinner, and then Oreos, of course.
Nice.
For
pretty good
dessert.
lineup.
Yeah, pretty good.
Pretty good lineup to eat for the rest of your life.
Pretty good at.
Okay.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah. All right.
If I was alone in the universe, I just want to be with you.
Aw, I love you.
Yeah, baby. Cheers. Cheers to another 50 episodes of the pod.
Yes.
Hopefully.
Cheers.
All right. Thank you for joining us. Cheers, guys. If you're out there drinking, whatever you're doing out there, little rascals.
Yeah. Little rascal.
But anyway, thank you so much for being a part of our universe. Caylin, what else you got?
Nothing much. I have to pee.
Yeah, I gotta take a shit. I'll just be pooping and then you sit on my lap and then it'll be enough to just go through.
I'm having deja vu right now.
Didn't we talk about this before?
I feel like we've done this before at the end of an episode. We're gonna have to go back because I'm not gonna be able to sleep tonight.
Now I'm gonna have to go dig through the old episodes because I'm gonna want to add in the clip now. Damn it! It's probably on an audio episode.
Maybe, yeah.
Yeah, fuck it. All right, peace and love, guys, and you will hear from us soon.
Bye, guys.